So today I'm going to be reviewing the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and I'm sure you've seen a million reviews on this palette, so I'm probably going to be repeating a lot of stuff. But, and I know I just reviewed the Lorac Pro palette, I'll link that below, but I still wanted to review this one separately because it is an amazing palette on its own, although I did say that my Lorac Pro palette was replacing this. That's only because I've had this a little longer than the Lorac Pro palette, so I'm kind of, you know, when you get something and you can't stop using it for a while, and then you kind of stop and you use something else, that's kind of what's happening. But anyways, this retails for $50. It comes with one of those little lip junky lip glosses. I honestly didn't really like it. I think the shade is Naked. I've used it a couple times, but I don't really like the minty tingle. And I don't know, I think it's a waste. I'd rather get the primer or something. But basically, this is what the palette looks like. It has a nice big mirror. It is a bigger mirror than the Naked 1 palette. I do not have the Naked 1 palette, just so everybody knows, but I do know some things about it. It comes with this dual-ended brush, which I really, really love. Okay, so you got this small eyeshadow brush, and then you got a decent blending brush. So I love that it came with this, because that's just, I don't know, like, that's a really good perk. That's better than the lip gloss. Alright, so, the 12 shades that are in here are Foxy, Half-Baked, Booty Call, Chopper, Tease, Snakebite, Suspect, Pistol, Verve, YDK, Busted, and Blackout. One thing I'll say right off the bat is this doesn't have enough matte colors. There's only really like 3 matte colors, if that. Foxy, which is a highlight, Tease, which is a good crease color, and maybe Blackout, although that has tiny bits of shimmer, I think. But it's mostly matte. So you're not getting enough matte shades in here because you may not want shimmery all the time. Like, if you have to be really conserved for the office you work at or something, then this probably isn't good for you unless you're mainly going to use those 3 shades, which I have. I've created a whole look with Foxy and Tease. You know, Foxy on the eyelid and the highlight, and Tease in the crease. You could certainly do that, but I think they need to offer more matte colors for it to be very functional for more people. However, there may be more matte colors in the Naked 1 palette. I'm not sure. If I get the Naked 1 palette for Christmas or something, then I may do a comparison video. But for now, I'm just reviewing this one. So what I think is great is there are different kind of shades in here. When you think of a natural palette, I think of like these really light shades, you know. Nothing too edgy, nothing too, you know, pushing the envelope. And these kind of do. These have brought me out of my comfort zone, but I've really, really liked it. Like today, okay, I did a tutorial on this a little bit ago, and I'll link that below, but this look I'm wearing involves Snakebite, which looks kind of scary, and Tease, and, oh, what else? Busted. I used, like, the darker shades, but it still looks pretty wearable. And I was surprised because I have light skin, so it's very wearable for people of all skin tones, I believe, and you can also make it work. All these eyeshadows are very pigmented, very soft, awesome. I mean, Urban Decay lives up to that. So that's not a problem. But I think anyone can make any of these eyeshadows work. You just gotta know what you're doing, you know? And you can also build the product. It could be less pigmented, more pigmented, depending on how much you pack on. Now, some favorite shades in here are Booty Call. I love that for my inner corner. It's just, it brightens up the eyes. It's perfect. So that's this one. Very, very pretty. Tease is my favorite crease color. I use this either alone or for blending out the other darker colors. I just love it. Snakebite is an interesting color. It's like a mossy green, goldish, shimmery color. I don't even know, but it's really cool. Pistol is like, I don't know, again, a really indescribable, really cool color. And then Blackout. I know everyone wants to know if the black is good, and look at that. That's a pigmented black. So there definitely are very pigmented shades in this. The mirror is a lot bigger, which a lot of people like better in this palette rather than the Naked One palette. I personally don't care because I use a different mirror when applying my makeup anyway. I'm not one of those people who really likes to hold a mirror and then apply. I like to have one in front of me. So it doesn't really matter to me, but I like the packaging because I feel like it's sturdier because it's a harder packaging. It's not that soft velvety packaging. However, it is a little more bulky and you're not able to bend it back all the way like you are with the Naked One or with the Lorac Pro. You are, but you're risking breaking it because it's plastic in between, like a plastic hinge. So that's basically all I have to say on this. I have really nothing bad to say other than they could use more matte shades or maybe a couple lighter colors. But that's it. I really like the Naked 2 palette. I really like the Lorac Pro palette. They're both great natural eyeshadow palettes. It's just kind of what you're looking for more and what will work best for you. So I hope these couple videos on these reviews helped you decide what you're looking for, and I hope you enjoy them if you do get them. So thanks so much for watching and have an awesome day. Bye!